Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and welcome to a new episode of SupportCraft, where we take a look at new, possibly unconventional builds for support champions during Season 8. Now for today's video, we're going to be covering who arguably is my best champion in the game, and a champion I've already done a SupportCraft episode on before, and that is going to be Rakan. So after the last month of toying around with Rakan and trying out his rune set and trying out his item sets, I think I've got just a little bit more of an efficient build this time around than last time, and I wanted to give you guys the best build I possibly could for my best and favorite champion out there in the game. So let's get right into it. Our primary path we're going to be going down is going to be the Sorcery path, and our secondary path we're going to be going down is the Resolve path, and together it's going to provide Rakan an additional 20 ability power. Our primary keystone we're going to be going with is going to be Summon Aery, which is going to provide additional poke during the laning phase, as well as an additional shield when you heal or shield your allies with your Q or E. Our greater keystone we're going to be going with is going to be Nullifying Orb, which once Rakan goes below 30% health, he's going to gain an additional shield that's going to absorb some extra magic damage that's coming in your way. And then our lesser runes we're going to be going with is going to be Transcendence and Gathering Storm. Transcendence is going to provide Rakan an additional 10% cooldown reduction once he hits level 10, since he doesn't have a lot built into his kit initially. And then Gathering Storm is going to provide him a good amount of AP as the game gets longer, because Rakan has really good AP ratios, and we're going to abuse them as best we can with this rune. And as for our secondary path, we're going to be going with Conditioning and Revitalize. Conditioning is going to provide Rakan an additional +8 armor and magic resist once he hits the 10-minute mark, and it's also going to increase your armor and magic resist by 5%. Our items initially don't have a lot of resistances, so this rune is really going to help him survive during whenever you initiate. And then finally, we're going to go with Revitalize, which is going to make Rakan's healing and shielding 5% stronger on allies he casts it on, and then if they're under 40% health, it's going to increase that to 15% instead. As for our item set we're going to be going with Ancient Coin, followed by 3 health pots, and our Warding Totem. Our first backs to base, you're going to want to upgrade your coin to Nomad's Medallion, and then you're going to want to get your Sightstone as well as Control Wards when you can. And then finally for that, I personally get the Dark Seal because Rakan has some really good AP ratios, and it's a really good item on him early, and you wouldn't believe how easy it is to build stacks on him. I actually, on my very first back, usually like to have at least 925 gold in order to get Nomad's Medallion upgrade, then the Dark Seal, and then have 1 Control Ward. That feels really good going back into lane after your first purchase. But this is optional. If you don't want to buy Dark Seal, don't do it. I just do it as a personal preference. So our first items we're going to want to build, you're going to want to build Athene's Unholy Grail, which is going to provide him additional ability power and a little bit of magic resist. And then every time you do damage to an enemy and then either heal or shield an ally, you're going to give them additional healing, which Rakan can do some pretty good damage with his Qs early in the game. And as you're into team fights, you can get a lot of extra healing off of Athene's Unholy Grail. Whenever you get out of the laning phase, you'll want to upgrade to Boots of Mobility so you can get around the map fast, as well as be able to initiate team fights easier. And then our second core item you want to go is going to be Talisman of Ascension, which is going to provide some armor for him, as well as an easier way in order to initiate team fights, both for you and your allies, to be able to speed you up in order to be able to ult into the enemies and get a pick or a start of a team fight. Then after that, you're going to want to go for your redemption or to give team-wide heals and team fights. And then you'll want to finally upgrade your Sightstone into Ruby Sightstone or to give yourself some extra health, followed by lower down your cooldowns for both your Talisman of Ascension and your Redemption. And then finally, our ending items. You either want to go Locket the Iron Solari in order to add even more additional durability to Rakan, as well as a team-wide shield. Or if you have several auto-attackers on the team, you can also go Ardent Censer in order to give them additional attack speed and on hit. Or if you want just armor and extra survivability, you can go Zhonya's Hourglass. Finally, if you ever get your Dark Seal up to 10 stacks and you are your team is really far ahead, at any point you also can upgrade your Dark Seal into Mejai's Soulstealer, as it does grant an insane amount of ability power, some mana, as well as 10% movement speed if you have at least 15 stacks on it, which can really help Rakan if you actually do get that extra movement speed on him. So if you've enjoyed this build so far, I urge you in order to please subscribe to the channel, as it truly does help me out, and I'm coming out with several videos a week that I'm sure you'll enjoy. But rather than that, let's just get into the gameplay and just see how well this build does for us today. Alright, so for this game we're playing against Caitlyn and apparently a Shaco support, which is going to be really annoying. I can't lie, this is probably going to be a really hard laning phase, but hopefully we can get through it. If we can, I think we'll have a lot better of a late game than you know, Shaco support. Also, we have a Master Vayne and a Challenger Gnar, so hopefully they can actually do something pretty decent in the game too. You would assume they could. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous.
I will walk in. I will.
Oh, geez.
Humans claim.
Come on. There we go. Hopefully we can get her at least a little bit ahead. Oh my gosh. They are not being fair at this game. Are you guys gonna be able to do something? Good job, guys. Considering where we are, it's pretty good. Pretty good pickup for there. Come on. I'm taking too much damage there. Good job. That was close. Yeah, we're good now. There we go. Alright, 355 healing off. Athene's not too bad at all. There we go. A little risky there, but we got it. Attempt to save it, but that's not a good idea. Dead. There we go. after we get out of that beginning slump, as I said, we're not doing too bad now. We just need to get out of that very beginning. Yeah, there you go. That was a pretty quick game. We didn't get too far in the build, but the Athene's Unholy Grail did its job early. I was able to help me heal up Vayne after the laning phase. Man, that was really, really annoying. But the build works. I think I enjoy it. I think it'll do pretty well. I think I'm going to use this one as opposed to the other build I've been using for the last couple weeks. Well, that'll be it for this video today. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And I'll see you next time. Thanks much. Bye.